Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
Found my way back home, but I'm all alone on a long dark road. On a long dark road. On a long dark road. We are believers.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
We are born for more than a thing. We go.
And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Jaron Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. And that one almost hit him. Got him swinging.
Batting second, right fielder, William.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Brown. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Pena slings to first in time.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Yoshida in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay.
Altuve slings to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Alec Gamboa. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his Major League pitching debut here.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Yordan Alvarez in now, takes ball one off the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
To third might be two. The throw to second is offline.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One runs in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series. Chop to third. Durbin. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit.
Isaac Paredes.
And there's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
If he finds himself in a tough situation early, just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
This is smacked left field line. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. Astros lead it 2-0. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball.
Brown, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Swings through that one for strike 2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Off the plate.
The 1-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one fouled off. Outside low, and now 3-1. Foul ball. So now 3-2. Left field. Pulls it in on the run. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Romy Gonzalez.
So up next, Romy Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Down the right field line, that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. And that just misses. Brown, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Set down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0.
We were born to survive, can't change the time. We ain't taking a dive, yeah, we staying alive.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
No. Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Two. That one just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one lifted to left. Duran settles under this one. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cam Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Oh, and he hit
That
him.
hit him.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And out to a board.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball 3.
Inside. And now it's 3-2. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Houston, Joe stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
First pitch swinging. Runner takes off. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox nothing. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Swings through that. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The 0-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Ball.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. In there safely.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fouls away the first offering.
No, that's the ball.
Out to short, Gonzalez. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman,
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man at second.
Ball one.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Move to second. Varsho dives back in safely. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Runner at second, 2 down. That one outside, and it's 2-0. Just missed. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under it, and that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I just wanna play like we're supposed to. Gotta win it all like we're supposed to. Dominate the game like we're supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to. Be 100 ain't a thing. I ain't checking for no lames. Only gang with the dudes that I'm close to. I don't ride a wave, I just float through. Drawing up the plays like a coach do. Come against the team.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one in there across the letters. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
That's a ball.
The Bo Sox trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Man at second. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Here's the 0-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Smith makes his way towards it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Romy Gonzalez.
That's smashed towards center. And that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom 4. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
In the air, left field. Durant takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
The Astros, right fielder, Cam Smith.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. That one fouled hard the other way. The 1-1. Runner goes again. Just a slow ground ball this time. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. That ends the frame. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
This ain't rope coat. Say I switched up. Say I'm closed off. Wasn't friends back then. I don't know y'all. Remember you.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I think that's just what we need now. Okay, don't hold it back, yeah, you're free now. And don't it look good on you? Who that tryna bring the move back? Funk like uptown, swing like New Jack up top. High heel, got you with a view at, always on topic. You be with the news at, center of the conversation.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one missed.
Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Connor Falefa.
Connor Falefa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Ball.
The Astros leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's out.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Varsho has a beat on it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Ha!
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Varsho measures 5 feet 8 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Strike two. Stays alive. On the ground to third, slides for the stop, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 down, base is empty. Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. There's a strike. Walker not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Abreu coming on. And that's the inning. Astros are down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, recipes polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history.
Jaron Duran will hit next.
Left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Ball.
Up the middle, Pena on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
The Red Sox trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Inside, almost got him.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston.
Get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what? Here we go, y'all. Say what?
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bennett. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Paredes.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, catcher,
Bella finds the corner. 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
On the ground, Durbin. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Up next for the Astros.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
1 down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Into center. Rafaela on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cam Smith.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's it for a strike. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball.
Diaz off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. walked off the plate that time. And a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball four to a board.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Jeremy Pena.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. The Bo Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop over to first. Nicely done for the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
That one ripped, but foul. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. De Los Santos warming up as well. Jackknifes out of the way.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And at first, here's the shortstop at the plate. Romy Gonzalez, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside, ball 2. In the air, right field, Smith under it, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside. The 1-0. Quick toss to first. Rafaela back in on a dive.
Ball.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Connor Falefa waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
In the air to left center, Alvarez on the move to the alley, and that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-1, and it's fouled away. The 0-2, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Center field. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ball 1.
Alvarez on at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Up next for the Astros.
First and second, no outs. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. The Astros trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. Coming around third is Alvarez. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Relay throw home. Now in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Bennett departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Giovanni Moran gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball 2.
Man at second. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right side, hard hit. Contreras steps on the bag, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Paredes in the box now, takes strike one. And that's fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Ow! He got him. What a throw.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
2 down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
There's a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here comes a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Giovanni Moran will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Justin Slayton will take over here. This is his third time out this year. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. That one at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one the other way. And that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 8th inning coming up. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back here in Houston, so stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The Astros have some action in their pen. Hayden Wesneski appears to be getting loose. Imai also getting ready. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, number 11.
Right fielder, Cam Smith.
In the air, left field. Duran under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weisser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
High fly ball right field. Abreu under this one. And that will end the inning.
First time that I saw you.
Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
9 to 5 if I was coming home to you.
New pitcher now, Hayden Wisniewski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1. This one in the air center field. Varsho on the move. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yep.
And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Contreras batting with one down takes a strike.
Ball.
Yoshida leads off first with one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cesar Rafaela.
Ball one, no strikes. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Ground ball right side. To Pena at second for one. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn, it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come out time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaffner. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Rise up, that's you, coming and rise up.
And pitching in this game, Christian Javier. What do you have on him, Singy?
The last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Jarren Duran.
And there's the strike. We are underway. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second, right fielder.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth, first
Loud
baseman,
contact
Wilson
leads to the double.
Turner.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike 2.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Up the middle. Sends it to first. That's the inning. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tied him up inside with that one. Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to third. To first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1.
It's a hot topic. Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience. And I know they all watch.
Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Singy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
In the past, all the days when you've been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard.
In the air to left center, Alvarez on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6, shortstop, Romy Gonzalez.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
No score here in the 2nd.
1-0 to left. 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 1
Heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And a 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
Batting seventh, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Hey, ha!
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it. All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Foul ball.
That's the ball.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
That's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh, that's that RMG. Whoa, wait, my whole team. Whoa, wait, we don't need no play. Shoot like Z. Whoa, big old teams with the team. Head of steam full.
Back here in Houston. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Varsho with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Yo, 1. And that one clips the corner. Suarez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. The throw into second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's all.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No, that's down. Ball. Yeah!
Right through there for a strike. Two now. And there's a ball. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela in position. 2 down.
Batting 6, third baseman, Isaac.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And that's downstairs.
No, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the scoreboard, man, the numbers don't lie. Nice try, K-Bite, I got baddies on my team.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And the 0-2. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused
outside.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Altuve handles it. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Two down, nobody on. That's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
No, that's low. Ball.
Nice grab. Goes to second with it. Nicely done for the out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
You can't beat my style. Can you hear me now? Hey, can you hear me now? Oh, I'm a rock star.
Bottom of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Suarez back to work.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Sliced hard but foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. Contreras gets it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Cam Smith.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bounced up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. That ends the frame. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here in Houston, still stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Popped up. Walker. 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Gonzalez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way
ball.
inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score.
You know who to call when you need it. You say you believe it when you see it. Know you see it, tell me you believe it. Yeah, like Rick, Joe Watt, I don't talk. Life of a boss, they don't check the cost. Yo, girl, when I'm flop.
Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Two down. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ground ball left side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Altuve off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Astros.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Foul off down the right side. Two aboard, 2 outs. And he swings through that one.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
The 0-2. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Rafaela coming on. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We played 4. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Adley Rutschman.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb
So
Durbin.
stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin struck out swinging his first time.
Ball high.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Splits the plate. That's strike one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. Man at second. Paredes. Over to first. And there's two away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Man on second, two down. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
Popped in the air. Left field. And that's the third out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. All even now at 1-1.
So what's the win without a comeback? So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win instead of comeback.
Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side. Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go-ahead run on base. Cam Smith, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Check on the runner. Myers back in on a dive. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Offering way inside, almost got him. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, base hit right field. Around second is Pena. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
If you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made. Yeah.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Angel De Los Santos. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
That one to first,
foul
but
ball.
It kicks foul. Here's a 2-1. And that skips into dirt. Wilson Contreras waiting to bat for the Red Sox. The 3-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. And a payoff pitch. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little looks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
The Red Sox with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away for the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ball outside.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted the challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Here's a 2-0. There's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And the 3-1. And the tying run is on base. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And now, Romy Gonzalez. This one in the air center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-1.
Up in Vegas, we went from living just nameless to people saying we famous. The mission
back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ranger Suarez done for the day, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. So the Red Sox bring out a new pitcher, Greg Weisser.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, runner at first. Yainer Diaz digs in now.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
Paredes off of first with two away. Swings through that one out in front that time. In the air, left field. Durant drifts towards it, brings it in. That is the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Deal one. Ball one there.
That's the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball.
Two now. And a swing and a miss. Beat with a fastball. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
There's a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Sousa, a left-hander, also throwing. 1-1 is fouled off. The Bo Sox down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Durbin up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. Duran waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Left field. And that's a foul ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox 1. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston.
Take the risk, watch the share, keep your eye on him. Take a shot, I don't miss, I'm a ride on him. It's a long road to the top, but I put the work in.
Bottom of the 7th, so now the Astros designated hitter, Jim Myers. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton preparing to come on if needed. On the ground to the left. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cam Smith.
That's the ball.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First offering, and it just misses. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Deal 1. That one the other way. That's his 2nd hit of the day. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Man at second.
Ball.
One and 2 here. Rutschman can't handle it. Gets away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Two now. Outside with a breaking ball. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Red Sox 1.
Team on wild, no ring on silence. They so astonished, all day is finest. Tell them get behind us. No
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so lead-off walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Abreu gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
First and second, no outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs. The tying run at the plate. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Sagan Rafael.
Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
So they're all loaded up. That one is absolutely belted. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by 1.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Abreu won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Bennett Sousa gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Fouls away the first offering. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. The ball's 2 strikes.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two on, one out. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, a pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Inside.
No, that's it.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2. Upstairs.
That's high. That's a ball.
Caleb Durbin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The lefty to 1-0. And that one a little bit high.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In danger of walking in the tying run.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Big spot, 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 1. And it's filled up. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 4 and the Red Sox 3. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Whitlock.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Astros, Dalton Varsho.
Nope, ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0.
Hey!
That one way inside. Got him swinging.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. Those last few inches through the zone.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. In the dirt. 3-2 down. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips a corner. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder Jarren Duran.
Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And a good start to the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. There's a strike. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Ball, that's low.
The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hader going for save number 1 in this spot.
Low.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 down, nobody on. And now 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
That's him.
So hard
Ball.
to play catch-up.
And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Eli White opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And the 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Smith moving under it. He pulls it down, ball game. And the Astros come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented, I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence, feel it. Hustling, no bad, I did it. It's just the beginning, I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line, I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close, that's involved. Getting duggies with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, fiscals to me signs. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditate for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real, for real.
Does anybody know I have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. She was hanging around with some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor. People tell her a lie. No, maybe she's not with some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Yeah, yeah. Angel of mercy, could you come on down? See yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say